When the system is overloaded, the patient's story gets lost. This is Story Before Screening, an app that captures the patient's story before the appointment and turns it into a timeline and shared summary for both patient and doctor. I was diagnosed with Cushing's disease in 2022, but for years before that, it didn't present as one problem. It was a long list of symptoms. At my worst, I came dangerously close to losing my life. The information was there, it just never made it into the room together. It came in pieces. And once one piece, like my weight, became the explanation, it replaced the rest of the story. Try to remember things under pressure. They don't come out in order, or they don't come out at all. You know you're being evaluated, so you filter, you shorten, you leave things out, including things that matter. Meanwhile, the doctor is doing something equally impossible, listening, interpreting, documenting, diagnosing, all at once. This isn't a knowledge problem, it's a cognitive load problem. When the mind's overloaded, it relies on shortcuts, and those shortcuts become bias. In my case, this meant being reduced to an anxious, overweight, middle-aged woman. When we optimize for processing instead of understanding, decision-making degrades. Checkboxes capture pieces, but they can't hold context, progression, or connection. My disease was rare, but this experience was not. We are asking people to perform perfectly in a system that makes that impossible. Story Before Screening redesigns the appointment by capturing the story before the visit even begins. Before the doctor joins the conversation, the patient tells their story, however feels most natural, at their own pace. AI then organizes that input into a clear timeline, extracting symptoms and context into a visual summary. When the doctor enters the room, they're not starting from zero. They're looking at the same story at the same time together, and that fundamentally changes the interaction. Instead of an interrogation, it becomes a collaboration. AI never crosses into clinical judgment. It holds the story, but humans hold the responsibility. We already use this kind of AI every day to transcribe and summarize meetings. But in healthcare, billions are spent on AI that documents a broken visit without fixing it. Better information exchange drives better decisions. But beyond the diagnosis, being understood is an intervention in itself. By clearing the workspace, we put the patient and the doctor on the same side of the story. This reduces cognitive load, mitigates bias, and protects vulnerable patients. And it extends beyond medicine to any high-stakes system where people are evaluated under pressure. Thank you.